Hey y'all, I know I look crazy. I got my pimple patches on. It's a hot mess on this forehead, honey. But I, took my hair out. I did the scratch video. I got the part 2. I'm gonna post it. So by the time you see this video, I will have posted the part 2 of the other scratch. But yes, we about to do something to this hair, and I'm gonna tell you now. It's gonna be real fast because I don't even feel like doing anything at all to it. But see, it's another pimple right here. It's just like the acne's attacking me. Where is my pimple patches? Yes, I don't feel like doing nothing to my hair, but I have work tomorrow and this whole weekend, and I can't go to work looking like this because this looks a hot mess, honey. So I will be doing something quick and fast, so I can just get up and go in the morning. And if y'all know, I gotta be at work at 5:45 a.m. The devil's work, nonetheless. So I will not be trying to do nothing in the morning to my head, honey. I need something where I can just get up and go, because I need every little bit of sleep that I can get. And excuse me if I'm squinting because I don't have my glasses on. But yes, we're gonna do something quick, something really quick. And my hair has grown out so much. So I honestly don't know what this shit is gonna look like, y'all, because my hair is so long. I have not styled it this long in a minute. Probably been like a year since my hair was this long. But yeah, throw something in there. I got a wig coming, so we'll do something that'll last me at least a weekend, and my wig should be here. But I'm gonna tell y'all this story. So we're gonna do a story time today. This story time is gonna be about how I found how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 of my aunties and uncles, y'all. The story is messy. This story is so messy, and I'm not gonna tell. It really involves like my cousin a lot, so I'm gonna try to like really not tell his part because that's his story to tell. But okay, so my grandmother was married twice, and she had, how many kids did she have? My mama, Auntie Didi, Junior, Auntie Gina, Auntie Nita, Auntie Lisa. Okay, she had 6 kids. And her first 2 kids were with her first husband, which was my mom and my aunt. They are the oldest, and they are Irish twins. They like only 11 months apart. But my auntie passed away, rest in heaven to her. It was just her death anniversary on the 6th. Anyway, yes, my aunt and my mom were the oldest, and they had a different dad than the rest of their siblings. So keep that in mind. Now, this man was not around. After my grandmother left him, they ain't hear from him. All right, he was never around to help with the kids. Like, my auntie and my mama never seen him. I've never met him. I don't know anything about him. But my mom has his name, and I have my mom's name, which is Davis. So I'm just giving y'all a little background of where I'm about to go with this. So, we don't really know, me and my cousins, which is my auntie's kids, 5 of them, we don't really know any of our Davis side, which is our mom's dad's side of the family. So fast forward to last year. I think this was, sometime last year. My cousin's girlfriend ended up getting him an ancestry kit as a gift, because not only do we not know like the other side of our family, but he don't know his dad. Like, when we was growing up, we never knew who his dad was. It was like taboo to bring it up. Like, we never asked. We just like stopped even worrying about it because we never seen him. We never talked about him. I never heard my mama talk about him. I never heard my grandma talk about him. Never heard my aunt talk about him. It was just like, like my cousin just appeared and was born, and daddy didn't have nothing to do with it. So we didn't know anything about his dad. And he said whenever he would ask his mom, she would not want to talk about it or whatever. So we, you know, it was just one of those things like in the family where we just left it alone. So yes, his girlfriend ended up getting him an ancestry kit as a gift. This man did the ancestry and all hell broke loose, y'all. Oh my God. Okay, so when he did it, he started finding all these people. And he, like, we're in the group chat. And he was texting us like, do you know these people? Do you know of these people? And I'm like, no, I don't know of none of these people. Never heard of them. And so it prompted me to do one. I'm like, well, let me do one. So in the midst of him doing that, he ended up finding his dad's side of the family. And mind you, we don't know anything about these people. So when they were coming up in the last names and stuff, it was so not familiar to us. And we really were not, like, we didn't understand how they were related to him. And like sometimes on Ancestry, they won't get the exact DNA right. Like for instance, one of my uncles I found on 23andMe. I did an Ancestry and a 23andMe, and I found one of my uncles on there, and he came up as like a first cousin or something. And it was, I forgot what the explanation was, but they basically gave an explanation on like how something like that could happen. So yes, he ended up finding like his dad's family and stuff. And I don't want to again get into details of that because that's his story, but I will say the person who is his father, we ended up finding out was in our family by marriage. So he assaulted my aunt, and my cousin was the product. So it's a very sensitive subject. And like, you know, when we finding this out, it was like shocking. So, you know, I'm calling, his mom is no longer here. She's passed away. So my mom and my grandma, I'm calling them because I'm like, you know, how could y'all not tell us this? Because I called my mom and I'm like, you know, we found Fred's dad, and I'm like so excited, and I'm telling her like, you know, we found Fred's family, we found his father's side, and she was like, I could tell it was something wrong because her tone, like, it didn't sound happy. And I knew that from there it was going to be a mess. So yes, it ended up coming out that this person allegedly assaulted my aunt. This is what we were told. He assaulted my aunt. My cousin was the product, and that's why my auntie never spoke about him, and that's why, you know, he was never around or whatever. So he was the son of my grandmother's brother's wife, if that makes sense. So my grandmother's brother was married to my cousin's dad's mom. A mess, I know, a mess. So moving forward from that, so after we found that out, you know, we were still curious because like some of my other cousins was curious about like their fathers and stuff too. So we started digging, and I'm like, I know who my mom and dad is, but at this point I'm not even sure, you know, like all this is coming out. It's kind of like, do I really know these people? So I got an Ancestry and I got a 23andMe. On the 23andMe, I ended up finding some siblings of my mom and my aunt. Their dad had a lot of kids, okay? And I found these people. I found 2 aunties and 2 uncles. One of the uncles passed away. And so when I found them, I sent it to the group chat because again, we all shared the same grandfather. Me and my cousins, we shared the same grandfather in common, and they came up on their ancestry too. So I reached out to them on Facebook. I found them, reached out to them on Facebook, and they was blown away. And I had never seen my mom's dad. And we found out through research in the ancestry and stuff, he passed away last year, like he died. But I seen a picture of him and his obituary. When I say that my mama is the spitting image of this man, it was so eerie. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she really don't look that much like my granny. So to know that she look exactly like this man is crazy. So I'm writing, you know, these people. I'm like, hey, my name is so-and-so, so-and-so. I'm so-and-so, so-and-so's daughter. She's your sister. You know, I'm giving them the whole rundown. And I put I think I messaged the uncle that I found first. And he put us in a group message on Facebook with his sisters. And yes, it was a whole thing, y'all. So all of that came out, and he was like, well, let's do, this is where the 23andMe came into play, because he was like, we should do a DNA test, basically, because he wasn't on Ancestry. But we had, family in common. When it came back, we had family in common and we're related, whatever. So I think, at first he didn't really believe that we was related, or he just wasn't sure. So I went ahead and did it. And I was kind of excited because I'm like, it's a whole nother part of me and my family. And I'm hoping, I can build some bonds and stuff, which I always be having that false hope, because I grew up as an only child. And my aunties moved away, so it was kind of just always me and my mom. And I always longed for that family kind of relationship. So we messaged them, we talked for a while, and we're still friends on Facebook, but we really don't talk. But I have kept in contact with one of my aunties that was in the chat, and me and her, we text. And she just texted me today. So, yes, once all that came out, it was just so crazy, and it was mind-blowing, because it's dang, families really do be keeping secrets when they shouldn't. Because I feel like there's no way this man should have had to find out at 32 years old that he's a product of a violent crime, and nobody told him. And his mama, she took that to the grave, which I guess that was her right. But I was kind of mad at my mom and grandma, because I'm like, y'all should have told him. And my mom was like, it wasn't our place to tell him. It's not our responsibility and stuff. So it caused a rift in the family and so much drama, because my cousin was mad. It was just crazy, y'all. But from that, we found some family members, and I got to find more of my family through them. And I, been messaging them on Facebook. Well, not messaging them, but I sent them friend requests and stuff on Facebook. So I'm friends with a lot of my David side. And my cousin, who is my mom's first cousin, so he's my second cousin, he sent me an invitation to a family reunion, y'all. And the family reunion is supposed to be in Tachula. I hope I'm saying that right. Mississippi. I'm from the Midwest. I guess this is where my family started, in Mississippi, Tachula, Mississippi. And he was like, you should come. And I was like, okay. This is a couple months ago when he was first telling us about it. So I texted my cousins. I'm like, we should go to this. We should go to this family reunion and see what's up. And then they was kind of like, yeah, we should go. And then my cousin, the one who we found out who his dad was and everything, he was like, y'all know damn well we're not going to go, because we do always make plans and then we just don't end up doing it. So he was basically let's not even waste our time planning, because we know we're not going to go. And I'm like, okay, you right. But then I'm curling this a little bit under, because you see how long that is. It's already curled up, so I'm gonna just let it be up. But the more I thought about it, I'm like, I really want to go to this. I think that it'll be good for me to see where I come from. It'll be good for my kids to see where I come from. I've never even been to a family reunion. I've never even really been in a large setting of my family. I have, but not to this extent. And it's all people that I don't know. I don't know none of these people. So it's kind of I'm a little bit nervous. And I talked to my fiance about it, and he was like, we should go. I think it'll be good for you to go and stuff. And so I think I'm gonna go, y'all. It's July. It's around July 4th. And I'm gonna talk to my cousins again, because I really want them to come too. But if they don't come, I think I still will go, because I think it'll be just a healing for me. And I just want to see, I want to see where I come from. I want to know more about, I don't know nothing about the Davis side of my family. Nothing really at all. So I don't know. What do y'all think? Do y'all think I should go, or do y'all think I should just leave it alone? Because there has been times where I have found family and I was expecting certain things to come from it and it didn't, and it was like a disappointment. And I don't know why, like when it comes to estranged family, like when you reach out to somebody and you be like, hey, I'm your sister, hey, I'm your cousin, hey, I'm this, I'm that, they be so on the defense, and it'd be like, why? Like, I don't want anything from you. And I know it's hard to establish relationships as a grown adult, and like people are already settled in their lives. These people already then grew up with cousins, brothers, sister, mama, all that kind of stuff. But like if somebody came to me and said, hey, I'm your family, I would want to explore that. But I haven't had that experience, so I'm really nervous of like going. But the people that I have talked to on my Davis side have been very genuine, very welcoming, and super nice. And the cousin in particular who was sending me this stuff, the invitation to like the family reunion, he has invited me to stuff before, and I just didn't make it. Like, I didn't really make it a priority. So I'm like, he's extending the olive branch, and I'm going to, probably do my part by showing up and seeing. So I'm looking forward to it, to going, but at the same time, I'm a little bit nervous, y'all. I don't know. What do y'all think? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you think I should go to this family reunion, or do you think I should just sit it out? And do y'all know anything about Tachula, Mississippi? Because I looked it up, and it's a very small country, almost like hick town. So I'm like, I don't know. I need to research a little more about this and see what I'm gonna be dealing with while I'm out there. Because God forbid, anything happen and I don't know what's going on. I need to know where to be, where not to be, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't know, y'all. I think I am gonna go. I do know that though. Unless something changed, I'm probably gonna go. But I'm just nervous and scared. And I wish my mom can go with me, but with her state, I don't know if she's gonna be able to make it, and I don't even know if she would do right. Like, I don't know if she would do well around a crowd of people, because they had a whole itinerary set up. So it's like gonna be like a 4-day event, and I'm expecting it to be like a large amount of people. So I don't know. She don't do good with big crowds, y'all. But even maybe since it's her family, she might try to be on her best behavior. But she be having them episodes of paranoia, y'all. She be tripping. I'm not gonna lie to you. She be tripping. Okay, so this is really what I be doing. And I know right now it kind of look a little bit crazy, but just trust the process, because what you got to do, this is the key to having a pixie. A lot of people be like, I can't style my pixie, I don't know what to do with it, it don't do right. The thing is, first of all, the number one advice that I give when people have a pixie is to keep it low. If you don't know how to style your hair and maintenance your hair, the best thing for you to do is keep the pixie low, because lower, less maintenance. If you do know how to do a little something like me, then you can afford to have a little length. Let me turn around and show y'all the back. I don't know what it looked like back there, but this is what the back is. And now since my hair has grown out so much, I don't know, y'all. I'm trying to grow it. I want a bob, so that's why I'm letting it grow. But the key to this is tying it up. Hold on, let me get my scarf. The key to this is tying it up. So it doesn't have to be perfect. You just put some type of curl in there and you tie it down. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to go eat. I gotta work early in the morning, y'all. I'm gonna tie this down, and I'm gonna show y'all probably in the morning how it came out. Now look how it looks right now, and I'm gonna show y'all maybe later tonight before I go to bed, or in the morning. I usually use like a do-rag. If I don't have a do-rag, I will use a scarf. And for this, since I didn't put very, very tight curls in there, I don't want to flatten it down too much, because then it's just going to be a flat mess. But you do want to flatten it down a little, because that's what's going to give you that uniform look. And really, that's the best thing you can do to a pixie, is tie it down. Even if you feel like, oh my god, this didn't come out good, it don't look like how I expected, tie it down first and then see how you like it. So yes, I'm going to tie this down. It's not too tight. If you can see, it's room. Now when I mold it, I would normally pull this down when I was molding my hair, because when you mold it, you want it to be tight and flat to the head. But since I want to keep some of my volume and some of my shape, I will leave it just like this. And yes, I'm going to go eat, spend a little time with my family, and I will be off to bed. But yes, let me know if y'all want the other story time about how I found out I had another brother. That'll be my next story time. That's a crazy story time. But yes, that'll be my next time. My next story time, how I found out I had another brother and what happened with that, because child, it was crazy. Okay, y'all, let's see if I've had a scarf on long enough, because I know I'm not going to come back in the morning and show y'all. I'm probably have a long day at work. I'm probably not going to do it. So I got my moo on, ready for bed. But okay, all right, not so bad, not so bad. Now, okay. I realize now that I did not turn on my camera, y'all, the first time, but it's cool. Okay, yeah. Oh, you know what? I kind of missed my pixie, because I haven't had my hair in a pixie in so long. Ooh, uh-oh, my hair itching. But, yeah, I'll probably take the flat iron, because some pieces got a little bit too flat for my liking. But this is pretty much it. And this is how I would end up wearing it to work. This is the back. And the only thing that I will do is just kind of lay my sideburns down. Maybe do something to this. It's so long, I don't even want to curl up. This is how I usually wear my sideburns. I don't know why I'm doing all this, because I'm about to put my scarf back on, but I'm just trying to, got a little piece of hair on my, I'm trying to give y'all the full experience, because I'm telling y'all, when I wake up in the morning, y'all will not see me. But yes, so y'all see how I started. All I did was put some loose curls in this hair and put my scarf on, and you know, now I'm just shaping it with my hand, and I'm good to go. And this is good. Now this will last me through the whole weekend. And this is probably what I'll do in the morning, play around with it, see how I like it, what direction I want to put the curls in. Because that's the thing, when you put loose curls in, they're easily manipulated. So it's more easy to move it and maneuver it how you want. But yes, this is it. It's how I'm going to go to work and So now I'm going to go to bed, and happy weekend. Happy Friday. You're probably going to see this on Friday, so happy Friday. And love you. Bye.